A major jazz vocalist for the last 60 years, Tony Bennett had a brief eclipse in the 70s before emerging like a phoenix to become a true superstar, thanks in part to his numerous appearances at le Festival International de Jazz de Montréal. Chatting with the press, the winner of the Ella Fitzgerald Award in 2004 was less nostalgic than clear-headed about his humble beginnings in the nightclubs of yesterday. Tony Bennett is a true defender, a true promoter of young talent emerging, as you can see.
It's a very interesting period, you know. I hear people, and very good artists that are kind of complaining about Wynton Marsalis, you know, not being a real authentic jazz artist and all this. I think that's, once again, incorrect. You know, I started out as an amateur, and a lot of the great musicians started out that way. Tyree Glenn was the first one just to pull me up on the stage, who used to play with Louis Armstrong in my little hometown, Astoria, and he said, come on up and sing one, you know, and that got me into show business. I mean, I couldn't believe the reaction and all that, and the good feeling. I think that the young people that want to go into jazz should be encouraged, and they should be, and the elder statesmen of jazz should be very patient with them and also support them and help them out, and in a very good psychological way, teach them what they have to learn. Dizzy Gillespie was that way. He used to get guys out of Berkeley College in Boston and put them in his group, you know, and tell them, you got to learn good songs, you know, learn a lot of good tunes and all that. And you know, this is so much more constructive than just shutting out the new people, you know, and saying, well, they don't know what the old masters. Well, you know, the old masters had years on the road of experience and finally became very famous and became professional. Well, you start out an amateur, everyone does, and then you just, as you keep going along, you become professional. So I think the people that love jazz, that to perform jazz, should be very, very encouraged. Now, my daughter, Antonia, goes to Berkeley College up in Boston, and I can't tell you how she's improved, you know, with the avant-garde singing. She's a very avant-garde jazz singer, and she's studying harmony and piano, and it's just amazing what they teach in colleges today. And so when they come out, regretfully, there aren't enough places for them to perform like there are with rock concerts. But there should be venues somehow for jazz. These jazz festivals are so magnificent because they can be encouraged to play in these great jazz festivals, and they should be very encouraged. The younger performers should be very encouraged.